Hey everyone, welcome back to another Core of the Bible daily video. My name is Steve, and we're here to walk you through another archived article from over at coreofthebible.org. You can find hundreds of essays like this that talk about biblical topics and hopefully get you thinking and also to increase your faith. Today we're going to be looking at choosing life over anger. It's the topic of forgiveness. And I think this is a valid topic for a lot of things that are going on in this world today. And online, maybe in your own life. Here are some things to think about. Angry words designed to hurt are rendered powerless through the life generated by forgiveness. In Matthew 5, Yeshua has this today. He says, "You've heard that it was said to those of old, 'You shall not murder, and whoever murders will be liable to judgment.' But I say to you that everyone who's angry with his brother will be liable to judgment. Whoever insults his brother will be liable to the council, and whoever says, 'You fool,' will be liable to the hell of fire." So don't call someone a fool or an idiot or be unrighteously angry with anyone. That's how you could sum this up. According to Yeshua, the damage caused by emotional outbursts is equivalent to taking the life of an individual. Anger breeds an environment of death. I find this really interesting because somebody shared with me recently how there have been studies done, and you can find information like this online, about how cursing and swearing is supposedly a sign of intelligence, sign of increased intelligence. Here's an article from CNN, because cable news network knows all about swearing. I don't know. I guess they shouldn't. Probably against FCC regulations, I would imagine. But they have an article that says cursing is a sign of intelligence. And then they begin to list the reasons why they believe that cursing is a sign of intelligence. Yet I found this other article over at Yale, a school where they teach people stuff, not a cable news network. It's an article called "The Relationship Between Profanity and Intelligence," where it says, after running a linear regression analysis between the factors in the survey and the IQ scores, no statistically significant relationship was found between cursing and intelligence. You know what I love about these scholarly articles is that they have everything in brief at the beginning of the article. That's the abstract of the article. It tells you everything that's going to happen in the article right there up front. So I'm going to leave a link to both of those articles below. You can check them out for yourself and see which one do you think has more weight to it, the Cable News Network version or the Yale Institute of Undergraduate Psychology. Take your pick. Regardless of what Yale or CNN says about it, according to Yeshua, as I said, the damage caused by emotional outbursts is equivalent to taking the life of an individual. Anger breeds an environment of death. Anger is also a demonstration of unfiltered and typically unjustified opinion because the words we speak always come from the overflow of the heart. And this is a key biblical thought that if you've never considered it before, I'd like you to think about this. This is from Luke chapter 6. Yeshua says this. He says, "The good person out of the good treasure of his heart produces good, and the evil person out of his evil treasure produces evil. For out of the abundance of the heart, his mouth speaks." And this is all through biblical literature and even through the Apocrypha. It talks about your heart. Whatever's in your heart is what comes out of your mouth. And if you have good things in there, good things come out. If you have evil and frustrated things in there, evil and frustrated things are going to come out. Additionally, when we lash out at others, we reveal the weakness of our own character, regardless of whether you think cussing is a sign of intelligence or not. When we lash out at others in real anger and that emotion comes out, we reveal the weakness of our own character. Raw emotion can cause division because it's typically not based on the truth, but only on a perception of what one believes to be true. The reality of a situation may be significantly different. Well, have you ever run into that? Ever had an argument online with someone? I mean, that's what happens. Everyone perceives something to be a certain way. They go at it with each other, and then everybody else starts posting and jumping on the bandwagon. That's the type of thing that escalates things. What we're trying to do as believers is to de-escalate things and to allow forgiveness to bring life into those situations. The truth is that we as believers can step in and de-escalate those things. Through forgiveness, then we're able to get everyone to calm down and hopefully reestablish or resuscitate a relationship. The article continues, "If anger fosters death, then forgiveness fosters life. What anger kills, forgiveness resuscitates, or can resuscitate. Angry words designed to hurt are rendered powerless through the life generated by forgiveness. That's something to think about. In Matthew 18, Peter came up to Yeshua and said, "Lord, how often will my brother sin against me and I forgive him? As many as 7 times?" And Yeshua said to him, "I do not say to you 7 times, but 77 times. And of course, you may have heard that phrase there that's translated 77 times could also be translated 7 times 70 times, which would be 490 times. So is it 77 or 490 times? I don't care. That's a lot of forgiveness. That is a lot of people forgiving other people in one day. This demonstrates that the stores of forgiveness available to us as believers are bountiful enough to outlast and overcome any personal infraction. Life can always overcome death, especially when it comes to the power of the tongue. And I encourage you, as Moses did to the ancient Israelites, to choose life. So this is what I think about these passages, Matthew 5. What do you think about somebody being angry with their brother? Are they liable to judgment? Do you agree with that? Do you disagree with it? Do you think that anger and cursing is a sign of intelligence, or do you think there's no difference? I'd be very interested to hear your thoughts and comments if you post them below in the comment section. If you enjoy these daily videos, I encourage you to like and subscribe and to comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say about the different things. Also, don't forget to head over to corethebible.org, where you can check out hundreds of these essays that are just waiting there for you to browse through them and to peruse them at your convenience. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.